Walk away with a nice win, you give it up, and then you have to struggle in overtime. But you know, for us, I think our season. I mean, obviously, both our seasons, both our conferences, were on the brink. You know, with both us and San Miguel. So it was a desperation game. Even though we went up by 15 or 17 points, you know, they were playing desperate, and of course Lassiter got hot, and Chris Ross was pushing the ball on us. And those are two things we can't afford to happen. And you know, blink of an eye, they were right back in the game, and then tied it in overtime, forced it into overtime. So, you know, luckily at the before the overtime started, our guys got focused, I think, and then of course, you know, James had his big moments, which is what he's done all his career. But it looks like, you know, Denzel got a little tired and he's not used to the heat yet, and but I think he'll just get stronger and stronger as we go along. But that fourth quarter was really a wake-up call for us in terms of we got to be in better condition and better be able to get back on defense better than we did. It was a really good win for us. I mean, truly a good win, but it was a little unsatisfactory from a coaching standpoint. We need to be better than that.
How healthy is James right now?
Well, he just started practicing 2 days ago, so he's only had 2 days of practice. So you know, we're trying to limit his minutes a little bit. Him and PJ both, you know, we're trying to conserve them a little bit and bring them back in slowly so they can get their rhythm. I'm trying not to overload them with minutes, but I forced James to play that whole overtime. But you know, they went to zone, and I don't think there's a better zone buster in the league than James Yap, because he'll hit big shots against the zone. So you know, we were forced to play him because they went to zone. Two threes, and then the big pass in the overtime to Ping for the clincher.
One layup.
Yeah, and one layup. Right. That was huge for us, and I think Denzel just got a little worn down, but he'll get better and better. I think, you know, he's better this game than he was last game, and I just think it's difficult for players to adjust from the Chinese league, because the Chinese league plays so differently from us. And I'm not going to say it's worse or better, but you know what I think. But I'm not going to say it. But I just think that imports have a hard time adjusting from the Chinese league when they come over and play with us. I think it's just a lot harder for them to play here, a lot harder. Yeah, it takes them a while to realize that.
Good win, coach, going to the All-Star game.
Well, yeah, I mean, we'd like to be able to, you know, play in a couple of days and use this momentum, but, you know, now we just all got, I mean, everybody's momentum, and, you know, going to be starting from, let's just finish that, everybody's momentum is going to be broken, whoever has it, and we're all starting from zero now, you know, after basically 2 weeks. We're not going to play for 2 weeks, so, and then scheduling practices is very difficult. You know, guys are going to be, we're going to have 6 guys, our 6 major guys gone from Wednesday to Monday. So, you know, it's a very difficult time for the teams. It's a very important time for the fans, but it's a very difficult time for the coaches and the players. But, you know, that's part of, you know, I mean, we're all about the fans. So this is something that we got to battle through, and you know, just get through and hopefully get through with the minimal damage and get back. We will have 4 days of practice, I think Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, before we play on Saturday against, in Davao against Talking-Tex. So, we've had, you know, it's a tough stretch for us. Ginebra, San Miguel, Talking-Tex. It doesn't get any harder than that. Luckily, we were 1-1. Maybe if we get lucky, we can get 2-1 in the stretch.
Thank you, coach.
Thank you.